visual and soft-spoken words today. I am running my hands through a lamb's wool rug that I recently bought at IKEA. I just wanted something to put on the back of my office chair that would be soft and make it more comfortable when I'm sitting there for long periods of time. It's really soft. It doesn't make a lot of noise when you scratch it, but it makes a really neat pattern when you run your fingers through it. I hope everyone has had a really good week, and I hope everyone has a chance to have some relaxation in their week. I know that a lot of times on my days off, I'll go for a walk in the morning. There is a store probably about a mile away, and I like to get up early in the morning and walk down there and get a coffee, and then just kind of walk around my neighborhood. There's something very peaceful about mornings. There's kind of an energy about it. Something about just kind of a start of a new day. You can feel that. Everyone's kind of getting going. The hustle and bustle of a brand new day. Right now, the weather where I live is still pretty good, and there's just kind of a slight chill in the air, and it makes it really, really nice to just go for a walk. And you just need just shorts and a t-shirt is comfortable. I always pass people that are also walking their dogs or just going for a jog, and everyone seems to look up and say good morning or hello as they pass, and I think that's really great, you know. So many of us, we tend to just kind of stick to ourselves these days, and to take the time to actually say hello or good morning to a stranger in passing is unique and really makes the morning a little bit more special, because it's so easy to just go for a walk, and when you come up to somebody, just kind of keep your head down and, you know, pass them quickly. But you know, it feels good when you look up and you say good morning and they say good morning, and you both have a smile on your faces, and even though it was only a 1 second or 2 second interaction, it feels good to interact with somebody like that. It really makes the morning great. And let's not forget, a great cup of coffee in the morning is really delicious. I love getting a dark French roast or darker roast coffee in the morning. I've tried a lot of different kinds, and I love the dark ones. There's some flavored ones that are okay, but I think I prefer a darker roast. Work was pretty good this week. We had a lot of interesting people come into work. I work in retail, and anybody who works in retail knows that you see all kinds of people and personalities, and you can get some really, really interesting people. Most of the people that I interact with really bring me out of that funk, that stress we get where we're just so focused on the work that we have to get done and we're on a time limit, and you can really get yourself kind of worked up. And stopping and interacting with somebody that has a lot of positive energy, you can really feed off that energy, and it can really change your mood. I know sometimes when I'm working, I don't want to stop and help people, but it's part of my job, and it's something funny because I'll think, wow, I really need to get this work done. I don't have time to stop. But once I start helping that person and they're really kind and they're very appreciative of your help, all of a sudden you kind of forget about being inconvenienced and you forget about your workload you're trying to get done, and you kind of take a break and enjoy that positive energy. I really, really like those kind of people when they come in. The weather here is still really nice. I live in California, and in general, most parts of California, it stays pretty decent year-round. We get some bad weather and some cold weather, but it's never really that bad, and I love that. I'm planning a trip to go up to Lake Tahoe pretty soon. It's very, very beautiful up there in Tahoe. I actually used to live in a little town called Incline Village, which is on the Nevada side of Lake Tahoe, and I was there probably about 2 years, and I absolutely loved it. It was my first experience living in the snow. I had never lived in the snow. I had only visited places in the snow, and there's something very quiet and peaceful about snow. I remember nights walking out on my back deck, and the fields that were by my home there were all covered in snow, and I remember just a light snowfall coming down, and I remember it being so quiet. You could whisper to somebody and they could be 100 feet away from you, and you could carry on a conversation. It was so quiet. It was very, very, very peaceful. And I, at the time, had a little car, and I remember having to put chains on once in a while, but not too often. The main roads they kept pretty well cleared, but I enjoyed it very much living in Lake Tahoe. I drove to work. It was about a 20-minute commute along the lake, and believe me, I always appreciated it. Looking out every day, going home and going to work and seeing the water. I remember several times in the morning looking out, and people would be out there water skiing. And anybody who has been to Lake Tahoe knows that that water is extremely cold year-round, especially in the wintertime. But I guess if you have a good wetsuit on, it's not going to be an issue. But I thought, wow, that looks like a lot of fun. I've only been water skiing a few times, and I enjoyed it very much. It's kind of difficult to get up on top of the water at first, but once you get the technique down, you can pop right up and you're just scooting around on top of the water. It's something else. The summers in Lake Tahoe were great because it never really got that hot. Maybe around the mid-80s or at the most maybe 90. It was absolutely perfect. And the company I worked for up there ended up shutting down, so I moved back down to California area. But I still love to go up there and visit and stay the night. I'm not really much for gambling, so I generally stay on the North Shore. South Shore is kind of where all the casinos are at, and I'd rather stay on the quiet side. Generally, people will stay in South Shore because they want to gamble or maybe see a show, and there is quite a bit of activities to do in South Shore, but I'd rather relax. Maybe go down to the beach, to the waterfront, and set up a lawn chair, read a book, or just relax and enjoy some good conversation with a friend or a family member. My last trip I took was to San Francisco, and I really wanted to go to Alcatraz and see the prison. And it's a beautiful boat ride. It's probably about maybe a 10 or 15 minute boat ride from Pier 39. And when you show up on the island, they kind of give you a little information on the island at first, and then you basically can walk around on your own. You can stay there all day if you want. They have ferries that leave the island every hour or so, so if you want to go in the morning and stay all day, that's not a problem. I think I stayed about 3 hours, and it was very interesting. I love going down to Pier 39 in San Francisco and just walking along the waterfront. There's so much to do. That where I come from, the Sacramento area. So if you go to Vallejo, you can take a ferry, a commuter ferry, and it will take you right over to the San Francisco Ferry Building, which is only about a mile and a half from Pier 39. So you get to take this really great boat ride for about an hour, and then it's a pretty short walk over to Pier 39, and along the way you get to see all the great buildings that go out into the water, all the different piers. There's so much going on. There's businesses, there's commercial businesses, there's restaurants and coffee shops. And the San Francisco Ferry Building is like a shopping mall in itself. There's all kinds of special deserve it.